And hopefully everyone can hear me.
Is that you're splitting into two groups. So I don't know how you typically split into groups, but I'm just gonna say, how about everybody on this side of the room? They're gonna go with Laura. This is Laura. She's the gallery liaison. I'm Victoria Ramanda. I'm chief of staff. And this side of the room will stay with me. So Laura's gonna take you over to the Baldwin Buss House. And for the folks that are staying with me, we're gonna go back to the multi-purpose room back here and take seats. But be careful, because the chairs are on casters. They roll. So be careful.
Funny games.
I'm recording and you keep moving back and forth. Okay. So, yeah, if you could hold my coffee, that'd be great. Could someone help me out? Could someone help me out? If you can give her that, that's the microphone. It's got a clip.
Slamming that door there, man.
Great, thanks.
I gotta be back. I'm always the one at the back.
Okay. Okay, I could grab that now.
Oh, all right.
So we're recording on Zoom, so just so you know.
Be on my best behavior, right?
Yeah, you could. So hopefully the sound should be coming through the mic there. Yeah, apparently when they first Baldwin built the house, he didn't make it ADA compliant. That's the plan. Yeah. Yeah. I'm one of the original people who founded Hudson. In fact, was it this? This might have been the original as like a cabin, and then they built the rest of the house.
Oh, and they added.
Yeah.
Yeah. The way they go.
So I got sort of a mini explanation when I came by to check it out. No, this was yesterday, before yesterday morning. No, I think it was always here. It was like a fellow lived here and then he had a liquor shop here. Hey, Bill. Come on, hurry up. Jim, can you hurry it up? Actually, you're looking pretty good for. Jim, I was going to say, you're looking pretty good for just having your knee replaced. Yeah.
Fortunate. Got good physical therapy.
I was.
Well, I think it's back to the original name. You're good. Yeah. Oh, Phil, this is my big brother, Tom.
He acknowledges his brother. You hear what he has to say about you.
Oh, yeah. No, that's your son, Tom. Well, yep.
Thank you so much, everyone, for being here. I'm going to take some familiar faces. My name is Laura Lee, and I am proud to be on this gap. And it's focused on improving life.
Yeah, no, you stay on. No, I'm moving behind you. I want to be behind.
New building was constructed. The first house to create a public gallery first floor that about programming, showing for artists, putting up a program series now. Evenings of Casey is one. Portrait demonstration, she's been wonderful. So we also, you don't have no exhibit production with the gallery. I'm grateful. And in the middle. About through focusing on your taking where work can be shown. Their groups sort of here. And right now, this is the L. We're in the process of developing work of patients. So, yeah.
This is the meeting.
This is our
Right, it's through okay. It's a little bit of a issue.
the original was in this kind of so many of the here and
In the photographs along the perimeter, you can see how the cabin is very stages. And I'm so glad that they documented it so well because I think it's fascinating to see you peel back layers that are there now, what actually existed. And the care that went into making sure that it was done properly. And still the original spirit of that. I will not forget. I wasn't, I didn't, I'm fine now.
It's over 200 years old.
But it's
Bill, when was this first built? Do you know when this was built?
not.
We were just saying that we were trying to, I remember, yeah,
He watched the current construction.
yeah.
That's what I like. That's probably.
And you did the real estate. Yeah,
He's way off.
there wasn't a lot on the market at the time. There was like, it's like 3 houses.
Yeah, you know, Ohio. Sorry.
Not about what he was. I don't know. People driving on that thing.
So I like the way that the house and the color of the exterior stands out against the color.
I'm driving into the house and seeing this on the spotlight.
I'll take that back. There are.
No, you can go. Go right ahead. Catherine, totally ignore that yeah, just go wherever you need to go. Oh, well, I got a camera in one hand and a coffee mug in the other, so unfortunately a little out of it. Mm.
Heather?
Bill, can you walk forward about 2 steps? There you go. Yeah, it's wild.
Beautiful font. Now, that's not original. No. This kind of stencil paper, something that my grandfather specialized in.
Did he really?
Yeah. It was just a side business, a farm or.
That is, you know, they've been certainly all.
Yes.
Yeah,
It's like,
it's really cool.
And so you're welcome to go. Anyone who would like to go upstairs.
Bill wants the elevator.
I think an escalator would do it. Bill.
There you go.
Yeah. These stairs get an escalator. But it has to be an authentic
It's very cool room back here that I want you to see.
Like this, here's that.
Wow. Yeah, so apparently people actually stay here.
3 weeks now, so.
Home and wonder.
Yes, good, yep.
I love the fireplace restoration
Well, that's
here. The scale of,
a magnificent.
yes.
That's neat. That mantle looks original, doesn't it? Not everything.
This is what was here. When they,
Oh, it's not.
some
Original to this building.
maybe not original to this building, but I wonder if they were able to salvage those.
From the period, yeah, maybe.
And now I'm gonna take 18.
You weren't in Hudson yet, were you?
Yes, I was.
Oh, okay.
This is beautiful. Yeah.
Very cool. Okay, well, where to next? Okay, yeah, you'll just have to watch, there's another bump as you go through. Oh, don't worry though. So I'm gonna head in there and then,
No.
yeah, so Phil, why don't you keep coming in here and then, yeah. Yeah. Okay, I could help with the, okay, so bring it all the way up here and then I will lift it for you. There we go. Then, yeah, bring that. Got it? Hey, don't let it get too far ahead of you. You got it. Okay, good. Yeah. Not your first rodeo.
That was made by that.
Yeah, no Ace Hardware back then. Home Depot. Oh, so that wasn't the original mantle. Good. So we start heading over to the other building. Yeah. Keith. So apparently it was 2 floors, but then they didn't think they could use the upper floor, so they basically, I think the ceiling was right above where that ridge is.
So they just decided to make this a
Yeah.
large gathering spot.
So we're gonna,
Some different things.
so we're gonna head back over, so we might use your assistance here again.
So there are actually plans to. We have a- bring in-
So I think we're gonna, Bill, we're gonna head over because we have a second presentation or a second, isn't there a ramp over here? Oh, it doesn't connect. Oh, boy. But does it connect over in the front? Oh, they've made enough changes in this building that wouldn't be an issue. Wonder if the ramp connects to the front.
You're right. You know, sometimes I think I should call it to look for any bad leg or something, just so I can get faster.
Not in Mexico.
Yeah.
Okay, Bill?
Thanks for getting over.
Yeah, they're doing that is from what. There's another one.
Oh,
You don't want it.
that way, into the sea, right?
Okay, and then we have a presentation back downstairs.
So you really have a brother, huh?
Yeah.
Even looks like it.
So we've been told.
What's your first name? Tom and James, huh?
Yep. And then we had so Tom's actually the middle of the three of us. And we had an older brother who's passed away, Steve. Yeah, it was back in the days when they just used names like Steve.
You always like to go by James, don't you? Not James.
Well, those who knew, yeah. The rest know me as Jimmy, but that was a long time. Okay. That's the actual foundation people meeting. Okay, so you could probably get that door. Go ahead and open the door.
Yeah.
I know.
Okay.
Hey, how you doing? What?
Okay. I would not recommend it. Yeah, this is their meeting, area.
Here's this way.
So Phil, came yesterday to take a look and they told me this was not on the tour. this is not on the tour.
No, but it's beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's a,
Yes, I'd love to go
Yeah.
down.
it'd go a lot faster if you took the stairs. Hey. Okay. So, Catherine, was just informed this morning that the video, which was not too good. 'Cause Others in town have to go to a medical appointment right now. But so, forgive me if I was kind of stepping.
Oh, you're
but yeah, we're going in here that way. Yep. Hey, Suzanne. So I'm the video person here today. Not Suzanne. I'm sorry. I just was big. But so everyone's on Zoom.
Wow. Wow. Exactly right. For 10 years, you finally caught me.
So are you doing the presentation in here? No. Is she doing the presentation?
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh, we were talking about it. You got my mom from the Indian.
So hang on.
I wasn't very.
Right. So I'm going to have you give the microphone to her. We're zooming it
Billy,
at the request of your organization. I will stop the Zoom right now. Trust me. I literally.
Pretty slick.
Yeah.
Good fun. Well, if we're receiving this for us, I think it'll be beneficial. Yeah, I guarantee. I guarantee.
So I was requested to do this walking around with the Zoom this morning.
got it.
So,
He asked you to do this?
well, apparently in the earlier discussions, they
Got it.
recommend that we do this, which also gets put on, yeah, the YouTube channel we have and stuff. So, yeah.
Right.
So I'm gonna.
Tom?
It's fine. Yeah, you're perfectly good. No, you're really good.
Again, she's our gallery liaison. She knows more of the operations down here in Frank's Gallery. I know more of the operations upstairs. So please bear with me. What's going on with I'm assuming some of you, I know Tim Morgan's, Burton K. Morgan. And they came to Hudson, they settled in Hudson in 1959. So a long time Hudson resident. And Bert established his foundation, and then they established Peg's foundation. Bert wanted Peg to have this that would support her interests. And so he established her foundation in 2001. And we are committed to mental health, education, and the arts. And I'll explain a little bit about why we chose those. So if you didn't know the Morgans, their youngest son Dave, he had schizophrenia and it's mental illness. So Peg's Foundation supports organizations that support their mental illness. And we're very committed to that. And 80% of what do mental health that we do 10% to education and 10% to the arts. 10% education. Peg was a graduate university, I believe, and he valued education. And generation, there weren't very many women that graduated. So that was a real achievement, and we're proud of her. And so we support education. We partner with ASU and the kids with passion. When she was young, would make her own designs, and then she would paint them and wear them. And so if you didn't know that, we actually have a few pictures, and they'll be down in the gallery at some point. So Bert Peg both supported the fashion school at KSU, continue our relationship. We do scholarships for some of the students coming in, and we support the endowed director. And we're very proud that everything is going so well. June. And I don't know for those that enjoy art, so it's going to have pieces here, and it's men's fashion of the future. So when he created these, it was what he imagined men would be wearing. And that is coming too. And it's going to be here. His pieces will be here for 3 weeks. And then it's going on to New York. And so what's really exciting though, because we have these pieces with Baldwin, we partnered with Penn State University and the fashion school, and they created a curriculum around it. So the students are actually making pieces that coordinate with the work of Dali. They will be here on exhibit as well. And once Dali leaves, the ASU students will remain. So very excited. Big thing. We're very, very proud that Big Gallery that have this big part of this. So foundation was founded in 2001, and originally we were on Georgetown Road. We moved then see us when we were exhibitions in the lobby. We didn't sign, but we did 55 exhibitions there, and so we did, because we didn't have any signage, and because it was on that side of the street, people didn't come. And a lot of the traffic is on the street. We were so excited when this piece of property went up for sale. And we looked at it and debated. We weren't really sure the Baldwin Buss House. And so we partnered with them, and we purchased the property in 2018, 19, and, or, yeah, and COVID hit. So, COVID delayed construction, and then when we came back in 21, it was hard to get the materials. So it delayed the construction, and a lot of folks that were here in Hudson were real curious about what was going on. And, we were just keep it somewhat quiet. But people knew that the house, if they wait for me. Supported. So thank you for that. Baldwin Buss House was built in 1825. So when we moved into this building in last year, in September of 24. So when you think about how long that was, we acquired it to, and we had our first opening art exhibition in October. A lot of people here. The gallery is free. So the hours are 11 to 4 on Monday and Tuesday. Wait, they're on the door. Wait, I think they're right in front of my face. Yeah, so 11 to 4, Monday through Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, 11 to 7. So always open at 11. We have a children's note over here. I hope you all had a chance to look at the art here. Tomorrow, I invite you all. We're having a reception. So please bring some family, bring some friends, and just come. We have some beverages. We'll have some wine and cheese and chocolates and some sort of lemonade or something. And so please, we'd love to have you come by. Rick will be telling us president. He'll be saying a few things, and then you'll have a chance to meet Courtney Cable, who is supposed to be here. And I'm standing in because I did watch a kid family emergency, and she wasn't able to be here. I'm like, you do it. So, but the reception is tomorrow, and it's from 5 until 7. And if you haven't picked up one of these cards, and they're up on the one of the pedestals up there, grab one of the cards because it has the information on there. And this exhibit goes until May 31st. So we would love to see it come back. Baldwin Buss House, Laura said she did not mention that in mid-June, the house is going to be part of the Hudson Home and Garden Tour. So, come back. And then she told you about the art that's going to be going in there in May. We're really excited too. So we get very excited about all the things that are happening in the foundation. And so I don't know if you have questions and you would like to ask some questions. We had a few people in the last group ask about the, so the house is, the foundation we work with, Baldwin Buss House Foundation. The Hudson Historical Society referred to it as the Baldwin Buss Merino House. So I'm open to anybody. Is it Baldwin Buss Merino? Should we refer to it as Baldwin Buss Merino? That's kind of the chain of. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Marino had it for a long
Well, and
time.
most of us who are some residents remember it as the Merino House, because that's what it.
Wait.
I mean,
Was that literally the three
I think
owners?
they owned it from
No, I mean, it's
the 20s or 30s.
But
the Merino State.
Baldwin Buss and Marino are the only owners that have owned it. Oh, yeah. So seems like that would work. I mean, if there were a lot more people owning it, that would be tough, but.
Chimes. That makes sense to hear. And it's going to the house coming back. Started. I don't know if you noticed the statue. There's a bronze statue of a little girl with a ball. Did Laura tell you about that? So that is some of you might be familiar with Bill McGraw. He lived in Hudson for a while. He was our former board chair. His mother made that.
Neat.
Because it's just things are coming. But little class name now. So, but his mom made that and he donated it to the foundation. And the amazing thing is that, so he donated that, she's holding the book. And then a butterfly sculpture, a 7-foot wide. That was created by Timmy Henderson. Timmy Henderson lived with my. And she made these butterflies as part of the bipolar butterfly project. And you can look it up on the internet, bipolar butterfly project. And Timmy wants to bring awareness and understanding to bipolar disorder. So he's here, was her very, very first piece she ever made. And we love it. It's green on one side, blue on the other side. It's a photo opportunity. So if you have little ones that you want, bring them, and you can do it too. Stand in front and you can have butterflies. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. And so anyway, Doug Paulafella. Does that name sound familiar to any of you? He was on the Hudson, I think, Parks Board or something. He was at the Portage County Behavioral Health 50th Gala, and he won a bipolar butterfly. So when we were still across the street, he called me and he said, listen, I have this, and I knew about it because I was there at the event. He says, I have this butterfly, I don't have anywhere to put it. I know that you are building over there. He said, would you have any place to put it? And I'm like, oh my gosh, how perfect is that? So it's because we support serious mental illness, that piece was created by a so it's very meaningful to us to have that there, but then have Grandma's mother's piece, and she's got the little butterfly, and she's kind of facing butterfly. So we thought, looks like she would live in that house, and she just came outside to play, and she caught a little butterfly. So we're very excited to have both of the pieces. And that's Paige Garden, and I know Tom Tobin just asked me before he left to go over if we a dogwood tree on the property. Those of you that might know, the dogwood has always been part of the foundation in a logo. Now we have it's a red flower that looks like it's spinning hearts. That was an interpretation of a dogwood flower. So, but because of the dogwood, we have a dogwood tree planted right by the president's office, so right by his office. Yeah, so we're hoping that this is the first spring that we'll see what's going to happen with all our landscaping. We were excited to decorate for the holidays, and hopefully we had a chance to see the house. We light up the house at night. We can change colors, but we like it just kind of with the lights. We've done warm lights and bright white. If you have a preference, let me know. So it was fun to decorate for the holidays, and we tried to coordinate with the schedule with what the city was doing. And I thought that it looked beautiful. So as far as but feel free, questions. Does anybody also lit trees? We lit the tree. You know, it was like one morning I got here, and it was just as the sun was coming up, and the sky was big as I have ever seen it. And it's one of those things, like if I see something beautiful, I have to take a picture of it. So I put myself down and I stood over there. I took a picture, but the trees were still lit up because it was still at that dusky or dawny lighting that you could see the trees, you could see the pictures. It was a beautiful picture. So I ended up taking like 15 because I ran up to the house. Pictures.
So how long have you been associated with the organization?
Years. From 16 years ago. Wow. Sorry?
Just a little bit.
Yeah, she was hospitalized. You know, about it, she doesn't like to talk about it. She knows I talk about it because I'm working at Hicks Foundation. Hicks Foundation supports serious mental illness, and what a place for me to, because of the relationship. Let me tell you. So, Dave, that's schizophrenia.
So that they-
Okay. And then Wayne Holmes County. And but because of relationship, Dave and are any of you familiar with NAMI? It's the national wonderful organization. One point, Dave was and so we're off and pay. And Terry Russell get help for Dave that day. So they went over and so Nominee Summit County is one of our dear partners. They do a family support group here. They do it in this room on the second Tuesday of every month. And the reason I'm telling you this is because, you know, this northern Summit County area, they do a support group in Akron, but this northern Summit County, when I see folks come into this group, they appreciate that it's here. And we're really grateful that it's here because it helps the families. And we're all our mission at Pace Foundation is to improve the lives of people with care. But in doing so, supporting families that think they're the NAMI helps us do that. The support group second Tuesday of the month. It's 7 to 9. So if anybody's interested, you can call NAMI Summit County, or you can even give us a call statement. NAMI support group. So if you know anybody who has children, partners, friends, looking for support, people come.
Very good.
Is that just a fun story about work?
Absolutely.
It was the first. He was the state on probably at work. Conversation by then, you know, I don't have. That's what I would ask you your opinion.
Yeah.
Meetings relatively early. Like good, like So we have. And she's sitting, it looks like an outdoor cafe. Yeah. I love that picture. She was younger and it's cute. That's she loves desserts. I always heard that when she entertained folks, she always told people that they had you not that they had to have. So we're all about it. It's my life. There would not be happy if we did. So I
Phil's the biggest font of this.
yeah. Do the project for something. She has been up there. She was tapping her feet. She really.
Yeah. I and they encouraged her, you know, want to say, he said she had, and then she had two hearts. She, she was in recovery. When we say recovery, the issue did, but most of them they can't. So she said that when she recovery, she could surrender in a good place. So very meaningful that she shared that. Creative here to do art, and there's a reason why they do it. And you know, it's really important. I think the work. Gallery has a website. It's peggallery.org. Visit it often. See what the exhibitions are. This was meant for the public. Wants to come and kids, we've got. And it pieces that they also go on.
We welcome families, kids and.
Actually, sorry to interrupt. We're going to end the Zoom part of the broadcast, but you can keep speaking.
And